Alright, it is time to talk about my top 10 favorite Super Nintendo games. Now, I'm not actually like a huge expert on this console. I did own one, but not as a kid. Well, kind of. I mean, I bought it like later used, and you know, I was just kind of like a poor kid, so I didn't have access to a ton of games. So, I haven't actually played that many, so this list might be, I don't know, basic, but also I don't care. Like, I'm not making these lists to impress people. I mean, I'm always open to recommendations, so if you have any recommendations for games, I'm honestly not super knowledgeable about the Super Nintendo, but there are at least 10 games that I have played that I do enjoy. Number 10 is Super Punch-Out. Now, I'm actually not that good at Punch-Out, but what I've played, I've really enjoyed. I have played all three in varying amounts. I did Super Punch-Out on a charity stream. I didn't beat it all the way, but I got pretty far. And just that sort of core mechanic of memorizing their moves, whenever you get that star punch in, like, that stuff is so satisfying. The animations are so fun, the character designs are great, the art style is just really fun to look at. One day I would like to go back and like actually beat it. I probably got to the final, I think it was the final round of fighters, but I just couldn't get to the end. It's challenging, but it's one of those games where I'm like, yeah, if I had this as a kid and I was just playing it over and over and learning the moves, yeah, I think I would have been pretty hooked on this. And I still feel that hook even now as an adult. I think it's a lot of fun. Number 9 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Is it Turtles in Time? Yeah, it's like Turtles Through Time, Turtles in Time. I think it should be Turtles Through Time. Anyway, this is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and this was like, this really just cemented itself in my brain as a kid. That first fight with, is it Baxter, the fly guy? I'm not a big Ninja Turtle expert, but that fight in the beginning is like ingrained in me. Also, Big Apple, like all like these little phrases and encounters. Shredder going, ha 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 ha. It just is all like a part of my psyche. I experienced it as a kid and was like, holy shit, this is the best game ever. You know, you would grab like a pizza and you would slash around and, man, it's, cowabunga! Now I'm just saying things from the game, but that's, I guess, how enthusiastic I am about this. The bosses were super cool. I'm not really good at this game, but it's still a fun game to play through. Yeah, the whole time theme is also really cool, getting to go to, like, prehistoric times and, you know, all these different eras, the future. Yeah, it just provided a wide variety of locales and bosses to fight that you normally wouldn't see in your day-to-day Ninja Turtle game. My favorite was Leonardo or Donatello. Probably Donatello. But I do like Leonardo just because he has two swords. He's blue and he has two swords. I mean, that was a Ninja Turtle made for me as a kid. Is it like the best game in the world? No, but it is a big favorite of mine to this day. Number 8 is Kirby Superstar. This is a collection of individual games, and it's fun. When I first played it, I think I played this on a charity stream, and I was like, okay, like, I'd always been like, I don't know how I feel about, like, a bunch of different games, but each one feels fun and unique, and there are story-based ones in there, too. Like, if they were all just, like, mini-games, I'd be like, eh. But, you know, you got, like, Meta Knight's Revenge, you've got, like, I mean, it has the whole original game in there. Gourmet Race is fun. The Great Cave Offensive. It's got a pretty ambitious, wide variety of things to do, and they're all pretty fun. And it's got that Super Nintendo polish. Like, I will say, I'm not like a die-hard Kirby fan. For some reason, like, the floatiness of it hasn't always clicked with me, but the powers are really cool, and getting to see those cool sprites and move animations is very satisfying with those Super Nintendo sprites. So, I did really like this one. I don't know if it's my favorite Kirby game. That might still be like Adventure, because that was just so... again, one of those that like really impacted me as a kid, but it's still really good. I mean, I think it's better than Adventure, but it's got that Kirby polish anyway, I'll say, and yeah, a very charming package of modes. Number 7 is Donkey Kong Country, the first one, and I'm really bad at these games. I've gotten better. If you don't know, I have a Let's Play channel, ProZD Plays Games. Go check it out. There's a link in the description. That's my pride and joy, that channel, where we played through all 3 Donkey Kong countries. And they're hard. They're hard, but they are fun. The music's great. The atmosphere is great, like, you know, especially combined with the soundtrack. I'm kind of a baby when it comes to difficulty, as you'll see if you watch those playthroughs. The Donkey Kong Diddy combo of switching between the two, that's really fun. They both play pretty differently. The bosses are a cakewalk, but I don't mind that, except for the last boss. The last boss was a doozy for me. Even though I was like gritting my teeth through parts of the later halves of these games, I look back on them and go, but those are good games. They're good, fun, solid platformers. They're challenging. I'm glad I finally got to experience these games as an adult, because I didn't really play them much as a kid. I didn't have access to them. And number 6 is Donkey Kong Country 3. Now this is going to be controversial. 2 is not actually on this list because I'm a baby. I'm a baby, and for me, I think Donkey Kong Country 2 is a very good game. But the whole, like, save system where you have to, like, spend coins to save, and some of the stages were just too much for me. Yeah, this is gonna be sacrilege, but again, this is my list. It's a unique list. Is 2 objectively better than the others? Maybe, but did I enjoy playing it more? I don't know. Enough about Donkey Kong Country 2. Donkey Kong Country 3, first off, has Dixie, who I love playing as Dixie. In fact, in 2, I would always be like, I want to play as Dixie, I want to play as Diddy. What's the stupid baby's name? Donkey Kong? Bunky Kong? Lanky? No, that's not Lanky. Baby Kong? What the hell is his name? Boo Boo Kong? Poo Poo Kong? Kitty Kong? Whatever. Kitty Kong's horrible. Also, what I thought was fun about this one was the atmosphere was different, too. It had kind of like a more like foresty vibe, like, yeah, kind of like Canadian. I just thought that was interesting. So, yeah, I think this might be a controversial, a Kong-troversial take. But for me, 3 was the most enjoyable. It's the easiest one, which is also why that's a factor for it. But I don't know. Having Dixie Kong be the lead, have the atmosphere be like a very different vibe, a little more accessible. I enjoyed 3 the most out of the original trilogy. So for me, it ranks higher than 1. With that said, maybe one day I'll go through and like replay all of them. I probably won't. But you probably should. But maybe I should focus on the Donkey Kongs I haven't played yet. Number 5 is A Link to the Past. I just played this for the first time very recently. Like not that long ago, like a few weeks ago. And I was impressed. I am not a big Zelda head. I've only played like a handful to completion, but this one really impressed me. I mean, obviously it's one of the most critically acclaimed games of all time, so duh, but I think just the whole light world and dark world thing, I knew that was the thing, but I didn't know how like weird it would be, like, and how deeply integral it would be to the gameplay. Like, just switching back and forth is a really cool and ambitious mechanic, and I got to experience it blind. I was like, oh, that's what this is. I thought it was just like, you go to the light world, you do some stuff, then you go to the dark world, and you're there for the rest of the game. I didn't realize it was like a switch back and forth depending on the situation to like solve puzzles and stuff. Really cool. Dungeons are fun. The bosses are fun. My one thing about Zelda games though is sometimes I'm like, okay, there are a couple things where it's like, how was I supposed to know about this? And yes, they do have those hint fortune tellers, but even that aside, there was some stuff where it was not super clear to me, which that's part of it. You're supposed to go around and experience the game and figure that stuff out. But sometimes it got a little like, okay, I don't think I would have figured this out on my own. With that said, not that many times in this one. I played Link's Awakening also semi-recently, and I liked the game, but that one had a lot of like, I would never have remembered that. I would never have thought of that. Link to the Past is actually, I'd say most of it is pretty straightforward, which is impressive because it's such a expansive world map. I'm not a diehard Zelda fan, but whenever I play one, and especially the dungeons, I'm like, Yeah, these are really well designed. It's a cool game. I'm glad I finally played it. Number 4 is Chrono Trigger. Now, I haven't played this one in a long time, but here's another game like Turtles in Time, very time travel based, beautiful music. I mean, it's famously known for its music. Great cast of characters. Frog was my favorite as a kid. But yeah, it's just like you're going through different time periods with a really fun cast of characters. Those Toriyama designs are wonderful. The sprites are great. Really fun battle system too. And just like you can do like combo attacks and stuff like that. I need to like revisit this one because it's just been such a long time for me. And you know, it's got all the different endings and stuff. It is ambitious and it delivers on that. It's a really, really cool game. I still look back on it very fondly. I don't think I need to hype it up too much. It's Chrono Trigger, but I really like it a lot. Number 3 is Super Mario RPG, which people are like, you're putting Mario RPG over Chrono Trigger? Listen, Chrono Trigger is objectively a better game, and I'm even kind of like a little bit of a Mario RPG hater, because in my mind, Paper Mario is the perfect Mario RPG. But the fact that it has just Mario characters in this very weird world with like Final Fantasy style gameplay, really weird bosses. For me, it was an important part of my Mario psyche, you know, because even though Paper Mario had the bigger impact, just having this villain Smithy and his crew and like all these like just strange characters. Gino, of course, is cool. It's a really unique world that unfortunately we just won't really see stuff like this anymore. The RPGs I've always loved, like Mario and Luigi, Paper Mario, Super Mario RPG, because their Nintendo is allowing this creativity and like these worlds and towns and, you know, species that you will never see in like a mainline Mario game. Unfortunately, now that's kind of been squashed. But so I think for me, Mario RPG just represents a weird creative world by Square where it's like, wow, you wouldn't see this anymore. And the music also. I'm realizing for a lot of these, music is a big part of it too, and the music in that game is some of the best ever. I love Final Fantasy. So it's basically a Final Fantasy with Mario characters. It's not the best Mario RPG, but it has to rank pretty high because of just what it added to my young Mario fan fiction fueled mind. For those who don't know, I wrote Mario fan fiction as a kid, and I don't regret it. Number 2 is Final Fantasy VI. I did not play this ever as a kid. I played this as an adult. Was it last year? I think last year for the first time. And wow, I was really impressed with this. And I was kind of a hater. Because for me, 9 is my favorite. And everyone's like, 6 is the best. I'm like, how good can it be? It's just a Super Nintendo game. No, it turns out it's pretty fucking awesome. It's not my third favorite. 976. It's really good. It's just got a very huge cast of characters. They're all unique. Something that I really didn't like about 5 is that they don't feel unique. They are just, you can change their classes or whatever, but they all kind of become blobs by the end with the same moves. But in 6, they're all very different. Some of them kind of suck, actually, but it's funny. It's funny that some of them are just weirdo characters. I'm the guy who likes to cycle through and use pretty much everybody. It's a big world map, and there's this whole thing of like, I don't want to spoil the game, but finding the different characters and stuff. It's really fun. The opera scene is, of course, iconic, and I love Ultros. I think he's a fantastic character. Kefka, I mean, of course, is a very entertaining villain. Again, for the time, having such an ambitious game with a lot of humor, fun moments, some good character moments, a great cast of characters. I love RPGs, JRPGs especially. And so this one really lived up to the hype for me. Really enjoyed going through this from start to finish, pretty much. And I can't say the same for every Final Fantasy. There are a lot of them that were a chore. But this one was not a chore. It is easily one of my favorites. I was a hater, and I shouldn't have been. It's a really good game. And number 1 comes to no surprise. It's Super Mario World. I mean, it's Super Mario World. It is a game that I 100%ed as a child. I I mean, again, back to the music. The music is iconic. The sprites, the level design, the cape itself is just so deeply satisfying to fly in. It's got those secret boo house, or like, you know, secret exits you gotta find to progress. So many iconic tracks that really, to this day, are, again, stitched into my psyche. It plays really well. It's not too hard compared to like 3. Definitely much more accessible. I mean, Yoshi, I even forgot about Yoshi. He's so fun to play. You know, spitting out enemies, spitting fireballs. Like, God, he is just a crazy addition to the game that you would think, where is this coming from? But, I mean, it's a Mario game. Of course, a Mario game is going to be my number 1. I'm a Mario guy. Of course, I'm going to vote for the Double Chocolate Chunk Mario World. Anyway, great game to this day. Still holds up really, really well. It's Mario World, what can I say? That was my top 10 Super Nintendo games. Let me know in the comments what other games I should play based off this list. I know it's not a super, deep cuts or whatever list, but again, I didn't have much access to these games, but I'm always open to more recommendations, so hit me up in the comments with those. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.